So, were you sleeping or were you not?
Yes, I was sleeping, okay? It's what people do when they're exhausted. Ever since you guys took over, you've been working us around the clock. What do you expect us to do?
Well, hello there, young fella. I'm Mira, your friendly Nuka World informational robotic assistant. Is this your first visit to Nuka World?
As a matter of fact, it is.
Well, that's terrific. We're so happy to welcome you to Nuka World. Now, before you set off on your grand Nuka adventure, let me tell you about error.
System malfunction.
Are you finished wasting my time, you filthy low-life scabber? Cause I'm getting bored, and when I get bored, I get violent.
You are clearly suffering from some kind of major malfunction.
The only malfunction I've got is this idiot scabber standing in front of me. Maybe I should solve my little problem permanently.
System restored. Oops. Sorry about that little glitch. Data logs indicate unauthorized tampering with my personality subroutines. Please contact a Nuka World maintenance technician as soon as possible.
Tell me more about this tampering incident.
Internal systems monitoring recorded an unauthorized shutdown and reboot. When functionality was restored, several behavioral parameters had been altered. My audio receptors recorded the entire event, and I submitted a holotape recording per standard security procedures. Now don't you worry, even despite that unfortunate incident, I'm still operating at well over 61% normal capacity. As I was about to say, I have a little tip to help you make the most of your exciting Nuka World adventure. Be sure to collect park medallions as you enjoy our amazing rides and attractions. There's a special reward if you collect a full set. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, any time is the right time to enjoy a cold, refreshing Nuka-Cola.
No questions for now.
In that case, error. System
Malfunction.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you
miserable
miserable
dog
dog
sniffing dirt bag.
scratcher.
Oh, dishwasher.
System
I thought it was
restored.
bag.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you piece of shit.
Caught one of the traders stealing food.
Ain't no one sad about Coda.
Turn them loose outside the gate.
So let me get this straight. Some scabber makes it through the gun.
Man, I've been getting the shakes bad. Haven't slept in days.
You better hit the jet pretty hard. Get some of that new combat stuff, the Madison stuff. It'll set you right.
Hell no, this is the best buzz I ever had.
You haven't seen anything that's, out of the ordinary around here, have you? Maybe something hidden, shaped like a bottle cap.
I thought we told you to keep your ass at the market. If you're looking for something, you can find it there, like everyone else.
I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain either. So if you want to live, I suggest you stay where you belong.
Oh, you guys are real friendly, aren't you?
Sure, we
Nuka
carry
World!
guns, but
I've always dreamed of coming here,
It's not
and now I
fun unless you're
finally made it! This place is amazing, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess it is pretty impressive.
It sure is. You can just imagine the children smiling and happy, all drinking Nuka-Cola and having the time of their lives. It must have been magical. The name's Sierra Petrovita. I traveled all the way from the capital wasteland to visit this place. Maybe you've heard about my Nuka-Cola museum?
Yeah, the Nuka-Cola Museum. Everyone's heard of that.
Really? That's great! I'm so glad word is catching on. Maybe I'll get more visitors soon. You just made my day. Here, let me return the favor. It's not really cold anymore, but I'm sure it still tastes great. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but I've got to get back to my search.
I could help you out if you want.
Oh, no thanks. I kind of need to keep this a secret. It's really important to me, and I just don't know you very well.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
Well, okay. To be honest, I'm so excited I can barely keep it in. It'll be a relief to finally tell someone. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with this stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find. Like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. Oh my gosh. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
Bradburton. I remember that name. He was the guy who invented Nuka-Cola, right?
Exactly. Wow. Not a lot of people know that. At least not anymore. So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues, and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
Or did that shit just make me go slow-mo? It weighed me down. Fucking Cappy glasses. I don't know why I had a double barrel shotgun.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. Ain't no fan. Who's there?
Fuck.
Sleeping, okay? It's what people do when they're exhausted.
Well, hello there, young fella. Welcome. I'm Mira.
As a matter.
Well, now,
Right.
Are you fit? This.
System. Oops. So please
Tell me more of it.
internal when my now as I was be sure to collect if you have and remember anytime.
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for
No.
Caught one of the traders stealing food.
Yeah? Wearing a collar.
What you do to him?
Turned him loose outside the door. Then I got in a little extra target practice.
So let me get this straight. Some scabber makes it through the gauntlet.
Man, I've been getting the shakes bad. Haven't slept in days.
You've been hitting the jet pretty hard. Get some of that new Comex stuff that Maddox cooked up. It'll set you right.
Hell no. This is the best buzz I ever had.
You haven't seen anything that's,
I thought we told you.
Nuka World! I've always
If you're
dreamed.
looking for something, you can find
Yeah.
The name's
Mhm.
I traveled all.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you've heard about my new.
Sure. Yeah. The
Really? That's you. Well,
I could help you out.
oh,
I'll keep your secret.
well.
Uh-huh.
I collect all the but these aren't.
Bradburn.
So each image has. Now well, that if you can.
Sure, why not?
Good.
Right.
I'm not here for the market.
Things are boring as hell. This mission made us team up. I ain't no fan. Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught. Damn Nuka Cola. The song's stuck in my head again. Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're this person. That last one died too fast. Losing my touch.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
Just working hard, like always.
No.
Hey. Gage.
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. Hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge.
I sure do like the sound of that.
I thought you might. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
I hear you, Gage.
Good. I know I'm throwing a lot at you all at once here. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka world. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. A lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we push in through the front gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
I can fix this. I can make this work.
Yeah? Man, I sure hope so. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
Have any advice for how I should go about it?
Yeah, all right. The disciples like violence. The bloodier, the better. Tell them they'll get plenty of it. The operators are in it mostly for the money. They get promised caps, they'll listen to you. The pack, hell, I don't know. They follow whoever they think is the strongest. Show some teeth, I guess.
Don't worry. Everybody likes me.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that. Look, technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right man for the job. I'll be here if you need me. You are the overboss after all. Just don't screw this up.
Alright, I will not screw it up for you, Gage.
You need something, boss?
Nothing else for now.
All right. You know where to find me.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Yes.
Sure this is gonna work? What if we overload the processor? Could fry the whole system.
Then we salvage it for parts. You really think anyone's gonna miss this robot? Now hand me that screwdriver.
If this little personality upgrade works, it's gonna be the funniest damn thing in the park. Man, I can't wait to see the looks on the other guys' faces when they try to talk to it.
There. All done. One slightly radarized robot ready for duty.
Raiderized.
Misha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
We can head on in. Awesome.
The operators are my second favorite game because they actually have class. My least favorite is the pack.
All anyone's turned up so far is that
And then that means my favorite, obviously.
So,
Disciples. Just like how they go.
you can go.
I knew we were overbosses of
Our
Valhalla, or
newborn.
he fried.
You're going to want to
Hey.
talk to Mags.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
What were you discussing when I walked in?
Well, you, Overboss. You're an unknown quantity, and we're interested in knowing who we're dealing with.
So we'd like if you answered the question.
Yes. What went through you as you crushed the life out of that oaf?
Bored? Kind of like this conversation, now that you mention it.
Hey, you don't get to talk to Mags that way.
It's all right, William. Regardless.
I just want to say,
Regret, I guess? I didn't want to kill him.
You'd be the only one.
Agreed. Not going to make much of a splash around.
Drill. The right arrow key is what always makes
Taking
the
down an
raiders
opponent
happy,
like
I
that?
forgot.
It's thrilling.
Sure looked it.
Perhaps you're better suited to this than I expected. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Cats.
Making money?
Exactly. Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools.
No,
we only
I'm
joined
taking
Gage
money
and
out of
Coulter's
pockets
little
of fools.
menagerie.
Dollars.
In order to
Free
restore
war
it to
money.
that goal. Though by somewhat more cutthroat
Stupid,
methods
stupid.
than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountaintop.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
My goal is to use this place to make all the money I can.
Well, it's about damn time.
I look forward to seeing your claims put into
Yeah, sorry,
action.
the right arrow
So,
key isn't makes
you're
him
welcome
happy.
in the parlor whenever
It's
you like.
what's like
Make
it's
yourself
to
at
go
home.
along with the raiders.
And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs
Down
for
is
us,
always like the
you
nicest
just come
thing.
speak to me. And we'll all be anxiously
Like
awaiting
the
getting this place back to
cupcake
doing what
type
it
shit.
does best.
Alright, let's take her keys. Thank you, Max. Thank you,
Operators
honey.
got no tolerance for dead weight.
Buddy.
Those who can't cut it, they're gone.
The past yields such interesting finds.
Her name's actually Maggie.
Maggie.
Yeah.
It's your mother. I want you to know your father and I, we take no pleasure in this decision. But at this point, we don't have a choice. You and Bill have dragged the Black Snake
Got
through
it.
the muck for the last time.
Got it.
It's your mother. I want you to know your father and I, we take no pleasure in this decision. But at this point, we don't have a choice. You and Bill have dragged the black name through the muck for the last time. What they say you two and that Wyeth girl did to those classmates of yours, true or not, defending you both again and again, it's gotten to the point we can barely do business in this town anymore. You two have cost us so much. And are you repentant? Are you sorry? Of course not. Well, we are through defending you. You're going to accept the exile the town demands. You're going to leave Diamond City for good. And you will never, ever see another cat from your father or
Hey.
I again.
Be of service.
Grab that.
I'll get it done.
Get that.
I'll take care of
Pick
it.
that up.
Certainly.
Take that.
No problem.
Grab that.
I'll take care of it.
Get that.
Certainly.
Pick that up.
I'll get it done.
Mother, it's Max. Thank you so much for your tape. It kept William, Lizzie, and I very entertained during our time in the holding cell. We found the part about refusing us our inheritance particularly amusing. Because that money is ours. Years we spent under your thumb, trying to be the perfect little dolls you always wanted.
And there's
Both
a lot that can
have
be
the
done with
scars
this
to
place.
prove it.
All you need is the will.
We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point.
Suppose you just beat us
Suppose you
to
just
it.
beat us to it.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs? Dying is more their strong suit.
You guys got the funniest lines ever. Oh my god, you're such a comedian. I'm gonna rob you. Man, she's staring right at me while I take her.
Mags, William, and Lizzie.
Later, capture. Police.
All you have to do is hear them speak to know they weren't born into this life. But they sure as hell were born for it.
If Lizzie asks you to volunteer for one of her tests, don't.
I'll keep that in mind, brother.
Lizzie? Look, there's this gal. I want her to think I'm charming. There's something I could take for that.
I've got something, but I think you're gonna need 2 doses.
What is that supposed to
Thank
mean?
you, Lizzie.
It's been mean.
Never did get
You're
why
gonna
Coulter
need
brought in 3
Tito's.
gangs to claim Nuka World. I mean, he had us. Don't need the rest. Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs, well, Dying is more their strong suit.
So this will be test 8 of the persuasion formula. Our subject here. What'd you say your name was again?
Fuck you, Lizzie. When my crew finds out about this, they're gonna wear your skin.
Okay, we're just gonna call you 8. 8, would you please stop talking?
Go to hell. As you can see, 8 is currently not receptive to my suggestions. Now, deploying the formula.
They're saying this last job you had.
What?
Whole damn
What
camp?
the? Hey!
Seriously?
Hey, yourself. 8, how do you feel right now?
Damn.
Fine. Good, I guess. Excellent. Now, 8, I'm going to untie your arm. Okay. Now, 8, I want you to hit yourself. Hit myself? Please. Again, please. Harder this time.
Which is evil.
That's perfect. Thank you, 8. You can stop now. Thank you. You're welcome. 8, I'm going to untie you. Now, if you wouldn't mind... 8!
What are you... Are you an idiot? Did you really think that shit would work? I'm gonna eat your...
Thank you, William. I'm going to need a minute before you bring in number 9.
And they're evil as bastards.
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
If Lizzie asked you to volunteer for one of her tests, don't.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear them speak to know they weren't born into this life. They sure as hell were born for it.
Alright. Now to the pack. 'Cause I want to get that gun. What's it called? The something. I don't know. Starts with the. It's called like the something. I can't remember.
So William normally have me frisk visitors. You get special treatment.
Pack and disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress up.
I know, right? For real. So real.
Hey.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I
Take
could
that.
do it.
No problem.
Waste of time now. No one's topping your performance.
Over here.
No problem. I don't see a way to get to that.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other.
Got me that Yao Guai, but now that I got it, I ain't got a clue what to do with it.
It ain't complicated. Beasts are just like us. They want to kill, eat, and screw. Make that plausible for 'em?
Welcome to the nest, boss. He was wondering when you'd make...
I am welcome, boss.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
We ain't allowed to kill any of them, so...
No. As long as you care about yourself, you'll do it.
You might make it out of here alive. Name's Mason. Pax out. This here's our side of it. I'm not the overboss. But I'm the boss of it. Stay. As long as you don't go first, we're gonna be fine.
Let's work together, Mason. I'm not interested in ruining your gift.
That ain't a lie. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up. Just figured on his replacement being... Dave says you're the boss. You're the boss.
You don't want to be over, boss?
If I thought that the game would go along, yeah, I'd run this in a heartbeat. I have to. If you turn out to turn. At least it ain't Mag's black. That freak mission. Besides, you can't possibly be worse than Coulter.
I have big plans for this place. You'll see.
Maybe you're the real deal. We thought Coulter was the real deal, too. He was living in a pool with his own blood. Don't get me wrong. Coulter was definitely the overboss. Not a man. Things were good in the beginning. Really good. That was a year ago. And no one saw. Wanted to take stock in what we achieved.
Things could be worse. Trust me.
Oh shit, we've all seen worse. Sure, this place beats living in the shithole you had out there, but it ain't the business of cash signed up for. Ain't none of us happy, not even in this cycle. Normally it should punch so long as
the dogs are annoying.
Gage got us together and promised he'd
So, what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Anyone I've heard, the story is that Gage stopped Coulter and becoming overboard, and he got you in the end, didn't he? Maybe he likes people owing him. Likes to get things done without getting dirt on his hands. After Coulter went soft, Gage got him behind closed doors and promised he'd get someone off Coulter. And you did just that. That was the whole point of the guy all along.
You can trust me. Be a good leader.
No offense, you just got here. We'll see what you want. Let's cut the chase. I'm gonna do right now. I hear you've been talking to the other guys.
Be a good dog and do what you're told. You'll be put down.
Trust me, you definitely will with it.
You don't want to be overboss?
If I thought the other game
I have big
plans. We thought cold. Don't get me wrong. Things were good, but that was easy.
Think
no shit. Sure, like, ain't none of us. Things were good. What's the real? Hey, I only know what I've heard. The story is, maybe after Coulter got you, might have been the whole.
You can try.
No offense. Look, I hear you.
Be a good dog and do what you're told. Or you'll be put down.
Ooh. Alright. You got enough to worry about with the dominant struggle inside the path. One last thing before I let you go. There's always a few around here keeping the zoo in order. If you're ever able to learn it, stop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
Why didn't you give me the gun?
Hey there.
Needs you.
Sure. Whatever.
Good. All I got on me. I want to cause a little ruckus for our so-called friends, the operators. They've made what they think is a powerful ally. Turns out their allies actually working for us. Well, almost. Need you to be right. Take this shot, sneak up and slap it on when he ain't looking. Or beat him with what he called, then snap it on when he's down and out.
My kind of work.
Go get it.
You didn't give me my assault rifle.
I intend to treat all the gangs equal.
Ain't no things in one gang is gonna be one last thing. There's always one. If you're ever happy, loyalty is a two-way street.
You know, it's the problem solver. I want it. How do I get that again? Balls, bro. Balls.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Said we ain't allowed to kill any of them, so
Tell me, you have to wait a long ride to see me.
No? I'll walk right up.
Exactly. Most can handle it. That bothers me a bit. You need help finding your place here?
no.
There's plenty of callers in the kitchen. to look at yet. I'm not sure I'm buying this new overboss thing. As long as you got things made. This here's you might be over as long as you don't.
I'm not going to make us friends.
I think we get all respect. Look, it ain't like an atmosphere. Age says you're the one.
You don't want to be?
If I thought the other gangs would
Sure.
I heard Colt those things, but that was it. Things were going.
I'm not.
Yeah, sure. They told me, look,
Be a good dog and be careful.
oh yeah. Nothing wrong. You got enough. You know what? I want you that.
There we go.
One last thing. Was all you're ever able to lay down royalties.
Gotta chase that. Going to college. No one's a slave.
Been waiting for you.
Hey, just wanted to say, no hard feelings.
But you told me
All right.
about it.
If there's anything left.
It's okay.
Thank God. I lost. Now, these traders are all I have left. They're my family now. Every time Coulter sent me out to lure people into the gauntlet, I didn't have a choice. I had to do it, or he'd kill someone I cared about. I'm just sorry you had to get caught up in all this.
It's all right, Harvey. I understand.
Good to hear, boss. Never figured I'd find myself in this situation before. I thought for sure I'd be a goner. Well, better get back to it.
Oh. Hi there.
Huh. So you're the new overboss. I expect you and I.
Never did get why Coulter brought it.
You might want to drop some of those things you carry.
Misha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught. put a pretty good beat down on Val. What happened?
I was out of smoke, so she didn't want to hook me up.
Hell, in that case, she deserved it. A lot worse for a cigarette. Watch yourself, boss. Because we sure will be.
You know we should run this place. Not some little greenie Gage dragged in. We're giving him a second chance.
Gage screws this up. He knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up, patient.
What about you, big eye? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as he doesn't get in my way. Not much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
The new OB, huh? I reckon you're here to talk to Nisha. She's in charge.
Don't look like much to me. You want to talk? Talk to Nisha.
Hey.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
Watch it, lady. I'm no one's pet.
Really? Gage made Coulter, and now here you are. I'm just calling it as I see it. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
Rules just hold us back. We should be free to do what we want.
That's what I was trying to tell Coulter all along. Maybe if he listened, he'd still be around. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
You call that a gauntlet? More like a cakewalk.
Do cakewalks end in death? Because if Gage hadn't helped your ass, you'd be dead right now. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here, and never followed through. So you better not screw this up.
I did the
because I'm not
gauntlet.
about to
He
tolerate
didn't
another
help
round
me
of
through the
bullshit.
gauntlet. He only helped me through the fucking fight.
Are you questioning me? You're over, boss?
Not questioning. Just curious. We were wrong about Coulter. We won't make the same mistake twice.
I'm the best there is.
Willing to bet your life on that? You see, the Disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter. We'll see how this plays out.
For now.
But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
You know where to find me.
Why would you congratulate?
Well, to be honest,
Sing it, brother.
sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business as usual, or you
Let us
could, well, you know, get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Well, I admit, I didn't like being roped into this job in the first place.
Then this might be your chance to make some changes around here. The gangs that call this place home are already at each other's throats. Now, you could risk your own neck and try to keep them from tearing each other apart, or you could do the right thing and put them in the ground. When it's all said and done, you're still running this place from your fancy house on the mountain over there. Except now, you won't have to sleep with a gun under your pillow.
I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep it in mind.
It's your call, boss. If you're serious, that means putting a bullet in. Once you do that, the gangs will collapse and Nuka Town goes back to being a free trading post. I should, probably stop talking about this out here. Just keep what I said in mind. Anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor around here. I treat everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies, too, if you're looking for those.
Could use some supplies, actually.
Here's what I've got.
Doctor?
Welcome. So, you dealing with any injuries or illness?
Patch me up, Doc.
Okay. What's troubling you exactly?
You don't have cures for chem addiction, do you?
Yeah, you got it bad.
It's not a chem addiction, it's alcohol.
Don't worry about me. I'll stay in line.
All done. Any other complaints?
Not feeling any radiation.
Good.
No injuries that I know of.
Glad to hear it.
Feel better now that I'm...
Glad to hear it.
That was it?
Fine. Come back later.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
General goods here. Come on over and pick up what you need.
Weapons of all kinds, yours for a fair price.
Let's get to good old... What's it? Whatchamacallit? What's his face? Gage. Hey, refill. Let's go.
That last one died too fast.
Touch.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
think only the Nuka Cola machines, like, the Nuka Cola machines are the only thing that really restocks. I think.
Coulter, right? Right? It's Red Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it, and you know it. Hey, little announcement for you idiots out there. I know you
I like how they always have their assholes and idiots.
scares you, but
So
do
funny.
yourself a favor and stick to Nuka Town. You go to any other parks, and odds are
The Overboss returns. Well, you're back in one piece. That's a good sign.
It is.
Everything all peachy with our friendly neighborhood psychopaths. Sure hope you didn't promise them too much.
I did not.
Going a little over the top is part of the game, but you don't want them holding it against you if you can't deliver.
All the gangs are on board.
I knew you had it in you. Time to roll up your sleeves, boss. There's work to be done. This place is huge. Divided up into sections. Parks, whatever the hell they called them back in the day. We need to take them all back. One at a time. Every section we secure gives us a little more breathing room and more resources. You stake a claim, plant a little flag for one of the gangs, and that settles it. It's theirs for good. Who gets what, that'll be your call. Whoever you hand it off to will appreciate it, but the others might get a little jealous. You know how it goes.
It's gonna feel good to be in charge.
Yeah, sure will. Be real nice to have this place all under our control. So that's it. Nice and simple, right? Take a minute. Settle in if you want. And then let's get to it. And hey, we're in this together. So I might as well go all in. You want me watching your back? You just say the word.
Tag along if you want. You might learn a thing or two.
Oh, now this I gotta see.